Is winding down.
Yes, the dwindling days. How are you feeling about that right about now, Lisa?
Oh, I mean, some like it hot, some is me, but I'm going to embrace all of this fall. Not pumpkin spice, but
Okay, so you're not a pumpkin spice woman?
no, I'm not.
No.
No. Spring and summer.
Well, we have to get the summer flavors back for you. But unfortunately, not anytime soon, just in terms of the weather that we're going to be experiencing. It's going to be turning, well, it's going to be staying kind of a little bit on the cooler side. Not to say that we might not get a couple of hot days every now and again, but things are certainly, as you know, heading in a more autumnal direction here, first day of autumn coming up on Saturday. How about this shot? This is from Eileen in Beach Lake, Wayne County, of a rainbow there earlier this evening. Great shot, Eileen. I thank you so much for that. And many of you sharing some rainbow photos as some of these showers move through. What we saw this afternoon in terms of rain kind of paling in comparison to what you may have woken up to compared to what we had from last night into early this morning. About 0.6 of an inch of rain fell. Of course, the afternoon stuff, obviously a lot less than that. Temperature-wise, around 60 for a lot of us. Even here on Montage Mountain, 62 degrees. 59 in Honesdale, as well as in Greentown, 57 Dewshore, 55 Lopez. Do have some mid-60s out in the central Susquehanna Valley this evening. We had some showers, as you know, this afternoon. But as we kind of lost some of that daytime heating, a lot of those showers kind of shriveled up, so really not a lot doing out there now. Here's a wider angle picture. This is all because we've got this big system kind of pinwheeling around over the eastern Great Lakes. Some real heavy rain moving over the New England states. They, of course, impacted by the hurricane over the weekend, especially eastern areas with both some rain and wind issues. We were largely spectators for that, other than a little breeze on Saturday. Now just a couple of these renegade showers rotating in on the backside. Now I'm seeing some clearing coming up over the back of our building here. Would be great timing because in like half an hour or so, great chance to see the Starlink satellite train. Now some of you saw it over the weekend. A little bit of a surprise for me. I wasn't expecting it to pop up until today and tomorrow night, but a little surprise appearance. Some of you catching that. Certainly appreciate the photos and videos that you sent in. Another chance to see it tonight, 7:55. Moving from what? Northwest to east. Another chance to see it tomorrow night, too. Tomorrow night, actually higher up in the sky, and it looks more clear. So if you don't get to see it tonight, fear not. I think tomorrow night's may end up being a better view, but if you haven't seen it before, I recommend that you try it. Not only tonight, but tomorrow night as well. Comfortable temperatures tonight. Showers wrapping up. We're in the low 50s for an overnight low. Tomorrow, kind of like a fine wine, getting better with time. Clouds in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon. We may not get to 70, but the sun will feel wonderful after all the cloud cover that we had today. And we're in for a lot of sunshine coming up too. A sterling day on Wednesday and a bluebird day on Thursday. Look at all the sun. Look at the highs, low 70s, pretty typical for this point in September. But going into the weekend, some changes on the way after a dry rest of your work week. Unfortunately, the timing here not great. Increasing chances for at least showers. Perhaps more than that. Could be a soaking rain this weekend. We'll see how this all plays out. I want to show you just one of many of the weather models that we're looking at. Timestamp in the upper right-hand portion of your screen. So this is Friday night. But notice what happens by a Saturday afternoon into the evening. You can see some of the rain that's kind of moving in here. And it looks like it could be on again, off again through Sunday. It's going to depend on how this whole thing shakes out. So this is what I'd tell you at this early juncture. It's that at this point, the best guaranteed dry time this weekend would be Saturday morning. I think any time after that, there's at least a chance for some showers. And then depending on how that system in the southeast evolves later this week and how the weather pattern evolves overall for us going into the weekend, it could be more than showers. There's certainly potential for it to be a soaking rainfall, but early yet to make that call. Just know that if you need a time this weekend that's going to be dry, it's got to be Saturday morning. After that, there's certainly no guarantees for dry weather. In the meantime, though, we enjoy some great days coming up. Sterling Day Wednesday, bluebird skies Thursday, Friday's got a lot of sun, warming temperatures going into the end of the week, and then again, the weekend. Autumn begins on Saturday. Looks like the new season gets off to a bit of a wet note, unfortunately, Lisa.
There's fall. Yeah. All right, John.
Yes.
Thank you for that.